Jesus.
It's freaking freezing.
It's cold. We're shaking.
Oh my gosh, it's so cold.
This is our first.
The wind is like, ooh.
This is our first epic fail of Shenandoah Valley. We're gonna have an overlook. I see this really cool old looking house up in the woods. I tell Dina.
That wasn't our epic fail. That was his epic
I
fail.
tell Dina, let's go check out this old house. It looks really, really cool. She puts on her beanie, her
my puffy.
and we get Rhodey all come up. We walk up into the woods. And it's a bathroom.
And it's closed.
We recently stayed at Endless Caverns Resort, which is just a couple miles south of New Market, Virginia. New Market, Virginia is a pretty cool little small town with a lot to offer and a lot of things to do. It gave us the opportunity to visit a Civil War battlefield. We even had a chance to throw some axes, and we got to see the famous Luray Caverns. But most importantly, and the reason for our visit, we got to go to Shenandoah National Park.
Hello,
Hi.
how you doing?
Do you mind if I film?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Do you guys want a map?
Oh yeah, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Is the visitor center south?
Yeah, Big Meadow.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Doesn't even matter where or when we're coming home. Let's just go. Let's fly.
One of our first stops in Shenandoah National Park. It's cold, it's windy, but it's a beautiful day. The scenery behind me is unbelievable. The valley is just some of the fields, the houses behind us. It really looks pretty cool. But we're on Skyline Drive. We got Rodeo with us. There's Dina and Rodeo's in the truck right now because it's too cold for them. I'm getting ready to head down there myself, but what a great view.
After spending some time at the visitor center, we decided to go on a hike to the Dark Hollow Falls. The trail's about 1.6 miles out and back and considered a moderate hike.
We're going to Dark Hollow
freezing.
Falls Trail. Supposed to be a 70-foot waterfall. We're taking the fire road. It's supposed to be a little bit easier because we have Rodeo with us. She's allowed on this hike, and it's not quite as steep as going the other way, so hopefully Dina's knees can handle this one. But right now we're freezing, it's cold out.
The sun is out though, and it feels good.
The wind, it's just the wind.
Yeah, the wind is a lot.
Didn't bring a map, we'll have no use for that this time. We'll be wondering, doing what we like. Don't have much money, but what I have money can't buy.
That was pretty cool. We just walked or came back from a cemetery. It's called Cave Cemetery. Really didn't know what to expect, but it's really just a family cemetery out here
Yeah.
in the middle of the trail. It's pretty cool. Some of the old markers, they're really just rocks.
Yeah.
There's, I guess, really just a marker, no writing on them at all.
Well, some they tried to write on and you
Yes.
can't read it.
Some of them, they're hard to read. It's like somebody tried to do a headstone and just carve it themselves, and it just wasn't deep enough to read, or just over time it wore away. It's pretty neat. We saw some from the early 1800s.
Rodeo.
We saw one that looks like somebody probably died during the Civil War. He died in 1864.
Yeah.
Actually, November 15th, 1864.
Oh, and everyone needs a little adventure. Needs a little spontaneous adventure. So let's go, let's go, let's go.
Does your husband tell you when you have something on your face or in your teeth? Mine doesn't. Until after pictures or after videos or during.
Oh yeah. Well, I just noticed.
What about you? Comment below and let us know. I'd love to hear your story.
Anyways.
Why me, Lord? What did I ever do? Okay, we're at Dark Hollow Falls.
We think.
We think that's the name of it.
We keep forgetting
We
the name
will
of it.
confirm.
But the map's right in the back with the name on it.
Yeah.
We just don't feel like taking it out of the backpack.
We
But it's
just
pretty
loaded
cool.
it all up.
Yeah, we did it from Fish Gap, I think, Overlook.
Fisher
Fisher Gap
Fisher's
Overlook. It's only like a mile, 1.2 miles one way.
Yeah.
It's a very, very slight downhill the whole way. So it's going to be a very, very slight uphill going back.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Very easy. It's an old
I didn't even need
fire
my
road.
my trekking poles.
Yeah, we actually put them away. But it's just nice. If you want something just an easy walk to get out and enjoy and see a waterfall,
It's beautiful.
I suggest it, right? It's,
Yep.
it's pretty nice.
And
Rodeo
then
had a lot of
you
fun.
get to see this.
Yeah.
How beautiful is that?
A few days later, we decided to go on another hike to South River Falls.
We're doing South River Falls Trail. It's about 2.6 miles out and back. We're supposed to go out to a waterfall, but it is freaking cold.
It's cold.
37 degrees right
damp.
now.
No
yeah,
sun.
and damp. But next week, I'm actually on call all week, so I can't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be kind of
For
stuck
work,
in the
he's-
RV for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're trying to make the best we can out of this weekend, the most out of it. So we're freezing to death, but we're going to go for a hike
We're gonna
and
go.
get
We're gonna
rodeo out. Okay. It's cold.
gotta
We're
move.
walking.
Darling, stay in my head tonight. I feel the cool spring breeze and the full moonlight. I've been away so long, feels like a lifetime gone.
Hey, you know what?
What's so funny, Dina?
When you actually use your walking sticks instead of just carrying them,
Does it help?
it's so much better.
Oh my gosh. She's carrying her walking sticks and complaining that's hurting her knees.
Look at this. Look at this trail we just came down.
I'm like, hey Dina, why don't you use your walking sticks? What did she say?
I was too worried about rodeo.
Oh boy. Things I do. Things I put up with.
Am I red? Because I feel red.
I don't know, let me see. Look at me.
I think I am.
How are those sticks working out for you?
Wonderful. The difference is amazing.
Oh boy.
All through the night, till every candle died. Every time I feel the wind, I still go watch those dark clouds rolling in. I feel a flash of light with every thunder strike. I know we'll be alright, darling, if you're by my side. We can try to stay safe in our 4-out walls.
Don't help. You pull arms out of sockets from different angles. You do not help.
Come on, I'm
No.
gonna help you.
No, I don't trust you now.
Come on.
I can do this on my own.
Lose ourselves in the long lost nights, but we can't let go of the feelings that we hold.
Rodeo, what are you doing? Look at your feet, Rodeo. What'd you do to your feet? Huh?
She just went for a mud spa day.
Your feet look like Daddy's feet now.
After a couple great hikes, we decided to do something slightly different, something we've never done before. Head over to Beards and Broads in Broadway, Virginia, and try our luck at axe throwing.
A little bit more oomph.
Okay, so I'm not flicking.
That was better.
My baby doll, a sweet baby doll. Hey, baby doll, you do things to me that drive me wild. You're my baby doll, a sweet baby doll. Well, you've got class, you've got charm on the world when you're in my.
I don't step into it, right? It's just like this. Okay.
That's on a knee face.
I knew it. You're such I hate him so freaking bad. Like this with everything. Oh. I can't stand you. That's enough. Okay, people. Peace out. Have a good weekend. We're going.
Oh, that was your best. That was your best throw so far.
Okay.
Your elbow still, so just bring it straight back. Close to you, my heart beats wild. Hey, baby doll. To me, you're the neatest. You're my one and all. You're my baby doll. A sweet baby doll.
Stand you. I like that one. I'm the one nobody wants on their team.
Well, you've got class, you've got charm. On the world when you're in my arms. To me, you're the most with your class and style. When I'm close to you, my heart beats wild. Hey, baby doll.
Okay, we survived.
We are no longer axe-throwing virgins.
A couple times I didn't think we were going to survive,
You're lucky you lived through it.
but we did.
He
Beer,
didn't cut me any breaks, you guys. After 40 years, what do I expect?
word of advice, beer and axe throwing, they don't go together.
But we had a great time here at Beards and Broads,
And Broadway?
Broadway, Virginia.
Yeah.
And Kyla, the waitress and axe throwing instructor, is an expert and she knows what she's talking about.
Yeah, so ask for her when if you come.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. Actually, a lot more fun than I thought it was.
So much fun. And no, Rodeo is not home with us. She's home safe in the RV, safe from us.
Oh boy.
After we had our fill of throwing axes and making sure we still had all our fingers and toes, we decided to head over to the small town of New Market, Virginia, and check out the Civil War battlefield and museum of New Market. This is where the New Market battle occurred during the Civil War in May 15th, 1864.
A crazy dog.
Crazy dog. Rodeo loves to roll in the grass.
In the grass. Are you done? Well, we're kind of limited to what we can do this weekend. I'm actually on call for work, so I can't go too far. I gotta be kind of close to my laptop. But just down the road from where we're staying is the Civil War battlefield, New Market, the Battle of New Market. They got a great museum here. We're gonna take, it's a 1 mile walking tour.
And dogs are allowed.
And dogs are allowed on the tour. So we're gonna take Rodeo, get her a little tuckered out, go learn some Civil War history. We'll probably bring her back to the RV, maybe come back and do the museum after that. But great day, something to do close by, and we're gonna learn something, I guess.
Let's go learn something.
Learn something.
Something.
something. I'm standing right in the middle of the Battle of New Market. Hopefully you can see behind me, there's a couple cannons up on the hill. This is at one point where the Union Army was holding a line. I could not imagine being down here looking back at those cannons like that. It's, and these guys they just went through hell. I just couldn't even imagine. Don't tell anybody. I think we're gonna take one of these steaks home with us tonight for dinner. I think it's cured enough, huh?
I think so.
It's been hanging there since 1864-ish.
I think it's ripe.
Give or take a couple centuries.
I think it's aged.
Oh, aged to perfection, there you go. All right, we finally got these people figured out. They were actually pretty smart back in the day. Back there behind us is the where they cured the meat. So what you do is you leave your house, you go get your meat, come back here to the back, that's the chicken coop in the back, you get some eggs. Then you come over here, you get your ice right here. Then you walk right over here to your summer kitchen and cook it all up. Have a drink and cook up your steak and eggs. Green eggs and ham. Though I may not come from wealth, I have a treasure of love for you.
Turn that off so I can really say what I want to say.
But it says so right here in the paper.
Yeah.
I gotta remember that line. This is the kind of stuff that just amazes me. This uniform behind us was worn by a cadet, Virginia Military Institute cadet during the Battle of Newmarket. He was actually wounded twice. You might be able to see up in the collar, that's an actual bullet wound. It actually went into his collar and lodged, broke his jawbone, lodged in his shoulder. He actually survived.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but he actually saved the bullet and put it on this, makes it like
A gold acorn, made like a gold acorn out of it.
But this museum is full of stuff like this. Actual uniforms used or worn during the battle.
Yeah.
Because old rifles picked up off the battlefield, swords, ammunition, hats. Everything,
canteens, so many,
from the battle
so much.
itself. It's just amazing the history here. It's
the exhibit's really nice.
Yeah, I mean it's sad to kind of look at this stuff, but it's pretty amazing as well. It's nice that some of the stuff survived.
Oh yeah,
so it's pretty interesting.
After spending some time at the Newmarket Battlefield and Museum, and even checking out the Bush Hong farmhouse, which was caught in the crossfire, we decided to head over to Luray Caverns and check them out.
You got your mama's sunshine, you got your daddy's rain. You're like a piece of heaven in a hurricane, and it's bubbling over like sweet champagne.
So what do you do on a rainy day?
Go to Luray.
Go to Luray. Yeah, that makes sense. Go to Luray on a rainy day. Hey, we should be an advertisement.
Oh boy.
We're at the Luray Caverns in Virginia.
Yeah.
It's raining out. We wanted to go for a hike this morning, but it's raining. So we're gonna try the caverns. It's supposed to clear up later today, and then we'll hopefully do a hike after this.
We're gonna leave here and go get rodeo and go on a hike, hopefully.
Luray on a rainy day.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's full of himself today.
It's rain. You're like a piece of heaven.
Come on, man, it's raining.
The beautiful caverns of Luray. We're standing in the rain. It is cold. It's like 48 degrees outside. Dina bailed on me. You're welcome.
You got your daddy's ring. You act just like your father. Yeah, you laugh at your own jokes. You're pleased with your opinions, girl. You want the world to know. We don't need no.
All I can think of are the bats.
Dina's already afraid of bats. I guess we shouldn't have went to Carlsbad before here, right? Pretty cool looking, totally different.
It is very cool.
The rock is definitely different. A lot
Everything
darker and red.
But there's more color, I think, in here. Maybe a little bit more.
And it's bubbling over like sweet champagne. You got your mama's sunshine. You got your daddy's rain.
We're gonna try it one more time. Watch this. I can't believe that bat almost flew on your head. Did you see that thing?
Nobody's listening.
Nobody's listening?
No.
All right, scratch that idea. I told her not to do it, but she made me.
The things you say, the words you make, your heart I love to see. You got a leaf on every single branch of our family tree. When you're You're all grown up, no longer a pup, and going out to the great unknown. You'll find that little piece of you that you can call your own.
We survived the Great Caverns, huh?
Yeah.
That was actually pretty cool.
It was very cool.
Totally different than Carlsbad, totally different than Wind Cave. Between the three, they're just also, you can't really judge them or compare them, right?
Right.
They were definitely, I think it's definitely worth it. If
Yeah.
you're in the area, it's definitely worth the trip. It is, I think, a little expensive.
It is.
It was $32 a person.
Yeah.
It's
And
about
although the sign says no backpacks,
they let people
you're
in with
allowed to take your backpacks.
Yeah, so
in.
that, you may want to double check with that.
That
I
makes
walked
sense.
back to the car and brought our backpack.
And then we found
back.
out you can take them.
It did cost us $30 a person. We did get a military discount.
Yeah.
So
Pay
just
$4.
ask for it.
Yeah, ask for it because they don't advertise it.
Yeah, but really pretty cool, right? It was
Very
a
cool.
lot of cool features.
I'm glad we
so-
came.
Yeah, definitely worth a stop.
I was told no trip to Shenandoah Valley would be complete without trying the Old Rag Circuit hike. This is about a 9.4 mile hike. It goes in a big loop. It is considered very, very strenuous. Takes anywhere from 6 to 10 hours and has a 2,300 foot elevation gain. So what did I do? I had to go try it.
Well, it's 7:30 in the morning. I'm heading out to a hike called Old Rag Mountain Loop. It's gonna be a pretty strenuous hike. There's no way Dina could do this. It's about a 6 to 8 hour hike, depending which way I decide to come back, and there's a lot of elevation gain. But I'm gonna try it. To be honest with you, I just want to see if I can do it. I'm just kind of got kind of probably prove to myself, I guess, is one thing. But it's supposed to be some really, really nice views up there. So it's 37 degrees out. I brought a couple jackets, a lot of water. I'm expecting this to take me all day. I'm gonna be pretty slow. Like I said, there's a lot of elevation gain, and there's a lot of rock scrambling as well. So it's gonna be tough. Hopefully I can do it, but we're gonna give it a shot. Worst case, I'll have to turn around and admit defeat. I've ran into a couple hikers on the trail. I'm still only maybe a half mile into it. Still trying to decide which way I want to come back. I can either come back the same ridge trail, so my total distance will be about 6.5 miles, or I could do the complete circuit that pushes it up to about 9 or 10 miles. So I'm still trying to decide, but they said both ways works. There's a big scramble up top. I was kind of a little bit worried about trying to scramble back down that. They said it's doable. So I still have two options. I probably won't know until I get to the top.
And that's all. All this cruelty, take it off my street. Yeah,
I
well,
had a couple guys passed me up. They were young. They were going twice my pace. It's really nice. It's definitely strenuous.
say it out loud for posterity. We all make our own mythology. And that's on you. And that's on. Yeah, that's on.
Alright, I made it. On top of Old Rag Mountain. Beautiful view. About a half-hour break. Ate a tangerine, had a couple snacks. And I'm going to do the complete circuit. It's about 9.5 miles. I do want to get started. I was going to go back the way I came, but I just don't want to go through that whole scramble again. It's pretty tough. too old.
And that's all. Yeah, that's all me. That's all me.
I see my truck in front of me. I'm so happy. I just got like 200 yards to go and I'll be home. Oh, what a hike. I'm hurting, but I did it. That's all that counts. So I'm happy.
We hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember, always live life to the fullest.